What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the fame, and Jill Duggar wears a mini dress and defies family's modesty rules to meet Little People's Audrey Roloff for the first time. The Counting On alum opted for a short blue dress that sat well above her knees to meet her fellow TLC reality TV stars alongside her husband, Derek Dillard, and Audrey's husband, Jeremy. The reality foursome posed barefoot as Jill and Derek enjoy a family vacation in Oregon, where the Roloffs live. Their catch-up comes just days after the Dillard-Duggar caught up with Jeremy's brother Zach and his wife, Tori. Audrey posted the photo to her Instagram stories where she is standing between her husband and Jill, while wearing a red plaid shirt over a black t-shirt and bike shorts. Jeremy opted for an oversized white t-shirt and blue shorts, while Derek looked more formal in a red shirt and jeans. Finally got to hang with these two in the flesh. Y'all are the real deal, Audrey captioned the story. Jill also shared it to her stories and wrote, "So great finally getting to meet." The mom of two wore her long hair in a side play and chose a burnt orange cardigan to wear over her dress. The Duggar family has long observed a strict dress code that usually only permits women to dress modestly and to wear skirts or dresses. Jill Duggar makes out with shirtless Derek Dillard on Instagram. Is it her most shocking pic to date? When it comes to being shocked and dismayed, the Duggar have a very different standard than the rest of the world. Take Josh Duggar's arrest on child pornography charges, for example. For most families that would be the most appalling thing that's ever happened to them. But as far as anyone can tell, Jim, Bob and Michelle are far more concerned with the immodest attire that some of their daughters have been sporting lately. If you've been following the family for any length of time, then you're probably familiar with the infamous Duggar dress code. It's one more way for Jim Bob to exert control over his daughters and a constant reminder that there's no aspect of their lives in which they're free from his influence. The stated goal, of course, is to keep the ladies from tempting men into having immoral thoughts. That's why, once they're married, it's the women's husbands who get to decide how they dress. Fortunately, some of Jim Bob's daughters married men who aren't complete psychopaths, which means the wives enjoy much greater freedom these days. Take Jill Duggar, for example. Jill cut ties with her family long before Josh's latest arrest, and these days, she's living her best life free from interference. And it seems she's deriving a great deal of pleasure from conveying to her former oppressors that all is well in her life. Jill is currently on vacation in Oregon, and just like her rebellious sister Ginger, she's experiencing much greater freedom on the West Coast. Glad to have some time to get away from some of the more stressful things of life lately, she captioned the photo. Now, a photo of a grown woman kissing her husband on vacation may not seem very scandalous. But this is the Duggar family we're talking about. Pretty much all displays of affection are forbidden prior to marriage, and while couples are encouraged to flaunt their domestic bliss after tying the knot, a Duggar daughter kissing her shirtless husband is an unprecedented sight. Of course, we probably shouldn't be surprised, as Jill and Derek have been busting barriers for years now. We definitely wanted to address our sex life and things that have helped us to prioritize, like different games or questionnaires or date ideas, Jill said in a recent description of the couple's YouTube channel. Stuff like that helps, like, to put the spark back in there in the stress of life, especially during COVID when you're stuck at home and all that you can still keep the fire alive and you really need to. Well, it certainly seems like these two are having no trouble keeping the fire alive. And we mean that in more ways than one. Obviously, their marriage is one of passionate intensity, and as a bonus, pics like this serve to ignite Jim Bob's infamously short fuse. Hot isn't normally the term that comes to mind when one thinks of a Duggar couple, but these two are making it work. Right now, you guys, I want to know what you think about this news. Share all your thoughts in the comment section below. Bye guys.